Hello again, I'm Jaguar, and this is the demo review for the second game I played against Beaton recently, early morning on the 1st of June. Same as before, just going to be reviewing it from Beaton's perspective to try and point out some of the mistakes that are easy to make when you're too aggressive, out of control. Let's go. So, you get the red spawn. Rocket launcher, get to the... I managed to get to the iron cannon in time. Oh, and I've spawned at the bottom yellow and got the iron cannon there. I'm not sure why you self-damage there. I'm waiting for the iron cannon. So we're exchanging damage, and that's pretty close. In fact, hang on, do we take a moment to admire my gorgeous robot with his gorgeous golden rocket launcher and golden sword, and yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that's close. So you get plasma, you get the kill, and you get red. I get the top yellow, bottom yellow still up. Drop down to try and push your advantage. You don't have iron cannon, so you can't really do much, and you retreat into there, so that's good. Missed the mega. I'll die again, so this is a good start for you so far. Now, top yellow and red are synced, so somehow I managed to get the red. You should have hightailed it straight to top yellow, because that was synced. Instead you take the fight. Now you're on the back foot. Get a good spawn to get the top yellow, but it's not going to be enough, and fight on the stairs is awkward, but I eventually prevail. Plasma, well, you miss it. Get the rocket launcher, red's up, and then bottom yellow, and then top. So this is good. You go for the green. I'll just point out, I used to do that all the time, doing the double jump off the stairs, and I'd often miss. Because you gotta do it more rapidly. It's actually easier to jump off the ledge, the platform where the yellow is. Instead of the stairs, just jump off that ledge to the left. You can double jump off that instead, and it's much easier. Helpful tip for everyone. But you get the jump on the second time, and you get the yellow. And you do decent damage, but I managed to hit you off with the bolt. You're dropping down. Let me just rewind, because it's kind of hard to focus. So yeah, that spawn, you're literally dropping down towards me with just your burst gun. It's just like, what were you thinking? And what I found kind of amusing about that, I remember at the time thinking, you're just firing grenades at me, what's gonna happen? And you hit that grenade, but it actually makes it just easier for me to kill you. Because from my perspective, you hit the grenade, and you just pop me up so I can look straight down and fire a rocket and finish you off. So, back to your POV. You spawn, again, red was up. You could have taken advantage of that, but either your time was off. I think you get focused on the fights, and as you hear, you've got just bolt rifle, and you're pushing in to close range. You knew where I was, so there you should have just got the armor and kept on moving to try to get out there. Sometimes even not even get the armor and just get out of there. Pretty much was just waiting for you there. See, that's good. But then you go for the bottom yellow. See there, you get the frag. Let's just look at that again. So fairly equal here. In fact, you got a little bit of an advantage after that exchange. Let's just rewind a bit more. Yeah, so here you actually are doing good damage. Still not sure if it was advisable for you to be there, but you managed to dish out more damage. I've only got like half health, no stack. You're hitting bolts after I get some health, and you get the frag. See here I can more or less sync up the armors. Yeah, get me there. Trying to avoid you. Getting pushed in then. See, I know the yellows are going to be more or less synced, so I'm just trying to keep my distance and then avoid you and pick the other one. I think here's where I win. Now, let's take a look at that. Here's what I think you did wrong. So here the stacks are more or less equal and you push in with a rocket launcher, which is fair enough. But I think at around this moment you should have switched to iron cannon. Because it becomes an iron cannon fight then, in my opinion. I mean, it's not too far, but like I'm going to be retreating, or probably going to be retreating. I switch to iron cannon and retreat, pushing, and I win. You fire something like 5 rockets, I think. So you're pushing in. Don't miss that one. Blah, blah, blah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rockets. What I call hopeful rockets. Like, maybe they'll connect. But, you know, you've got decent tracking, and you had the iron cannon, you could have just switched to it and... yeah, you did have the iron cannon. I was just double checking that I wasn't being really harsh on you just then. So there, I think, is just old school poor weapon choice. And then again, you're pushing in hard with just a bolt rifle, you're gonna die. Pushing in, gonna die. Straight for the rocket launcher, and iron cannon, get the green. But you sort of stick around, you could have gotten straight through the teleport. The yellows were synced, so like it's just about picking which one to go for, which one is right to go for, depending on what they're doing and where they're going is hard. Now there you probably think, oh, I fucked up the jump, and I died. But let's just have a look at this, because I think you'd have died even if you'd got the red. So, similar yellow stacks here, but I've got some mega health, 165. Red's coming up. So you're pushing in, I hit you with the spam rocket, like just like covering fire kind of thing. You know, and like here, like look at the stacks. You've destroyed your stack, so you basically just got you like a rocket away from death. Towards red. Now what does it look like for me? So I'm sitting there with, you know, a reasonable stack with iron cannon, looking at you flying towards the air, thinking, well, you know, what on earth am I going to do? Even if you'd got to the red, you know, I'd have had iron cannon, I'd have pinned you there, or you'd have tried to jump and I'd have tracked you, like, it's just, it wasn't going to work. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, you could have just retreated. You know, similar stacks, but disadvantageous position. After that first rocket, you probably should have just got out of there. And again, look, the yellows were synced. I think I marked that rocket because it was just so delightful. So, like, you know, here, full stack, you're retreating to the yellow area, kind of trapping yourself, and it's just too predictable. Back to your POV. So, spawn, plasma, rocket, but you don't think about where I am. You just go down there pretty much out of habit, instead of pausing for thought and being a bit more cautious. Plasma, rocket. Get the green. I'm at red. So this is good. But then you push in. Now that was good because you read that I had low stack. So like in the previous fight, after I get red, you're hitting some rockets, as you do. You don't think you do, but you do. And you read that the stack is wrong. So normally like this as a kind of spawn isn't good, but you read the stack well. And I fuck up the jump. Giving me... so that's good. But I think you... yeah. I mean, perhaps that was just unfortunate in the sense that the Mega was up. But I think I knew that the Mega was up. So, like, you get the kill. I think I'm waiting for bottom yellow to come up, because I know that it does. I'm more or less synced. And I'll take the fight at the Mega knowing that I can walk backwards onto it. Like, from my perspective, after dying... here. Yeah. So spawn, plasma, rocket, going towards iron cannon, yellow, get it. Coming up. And then I can retreat backwards onto the... you know, notice that it was a very close fight. Pretty sure you out-damaged me because I got the Mega and... yeah. So rocket, and then again you're just pushing in, like the red's coming up, I'm there, you know that, all that information is available to you. I'm pretty much assuming that you're tracking the timings, because I know you do that well. And again, low health, you could, like here, like with this fight, get green, you do damage, you do enough damage to make me retreat. The yellow's coming up, they're synced, but you actually push for the kill instead of going for the yellow. Or push for the fight, I should say, it's not pushing for a kill. Again, plasma, like it's grab the first weapon, go in for the kill. Or the fight, whatever. And here's... so yeah, I mean, that one was pretty cool. I think you're out damaging me there. Like, this whole fight... let's just rewind to what you spawn. So yeah, I was on low health after that fight, but got the red. You got the Mega, and I got some health, got the 2 minis. Yeah, you do enough damage to push me back. But bottom yellow's up, so I get that. So I can go... so now I'm out stacking you, and I can just take that fight. But you do damage. Because it's always risky coming up those stairs. And then here is just the whole plasma versus rocket again. So you spawn, red's coming up, you get plasma, and you're kind of slow. Like, you could have got the plasma and taken the telly, or you could have gone for the rocket launcher instead. Because you'd have heard me spawn at like the top yellow kind of area. So, you know, slowly get the plasma, I'm coming in with the rocket launcher, and the high ground, and that's it. So from my perspective, like when I spawn after we kill each other at the same time, get the same spawn, so I get the rocket launcher, I can push straight in, because there it's like split control. They're both spawned, we're both going to grab a weapon, we're going to try and get to the armor. And then you spawn, grab bolt, and here you are, hunting me down. Fully tilted. So I mean, I don't know what you thought about these two games that we played last night, but I'm sure during some play you were grumbling and complaining and, you know, pathetic bullshit, out-aimed. See there, the bottom unit's coming up first, so... Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on out-of-control tactics. I've just been trying to gather, like, footage. Because I know for a lot of new players and seasoned players alike, it's hard to know what to do out of control sometimes, but I've been trying to gather footage of what to do. Like, some helpful things. Like basically following on from Ramagan's videos. And there you forfeit. Forfeit, even. So, and just pointing out, like, the accuracy figures are kind of similar, like, apart from rockets, but, like, you can't read too much into them, because, like, when you... Like, it's easy to hit rockets when the player's coming at you, you know? And the same with iron cannon and positioning, like, the bit where you jump off from top yellow into the air. I think that was in the previous game. You know, it's just, it inflates your accuracy figures because it's so much easier to aim. It's not like the kind of strafe left, strafe right, mouse left, mouse right, trying to hit each other. It's a completely different kind of thing. So like, you might look at that and think, I've been out-aimed, but, you know, it's a too simplistic way of interpreting the data, I think. So I hope this was done without causing offense or anything, because I really like Beaton and his streams, and he makes me laugh. He's utterly hilarious sometimes. This is just, yeah, if anything, I don't want to do this because you might actually think, you know what, like, and start playing much better, and I do feel like your aim is stronger than mine, so you might end up beating me more often. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back soon with another video, but it probably won't be soon at all.